It's a story of food, family feuds, and second chances, served with a side of Southern charm. The Chicken Sisters, which airs on Hallmark Channel, brings heart and humor to the screen as two dueling fried chicken dynasties and the generations behind them face off in a spicy battle that's more about healing than hostility. Season 2 is about to kick off, and joining us are 4 of the fabulous women bringing this flavorful story to life. Skylar Fisk, Genevieve Angelson, Leah Thompson, and Wendy Malick. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
Hello.
Now, Skylar, let's begin with you. For someone unfamiliar with the series, what's the core story behind the Chicken Sisters, and where does your character Amanda fit into this family feud?
Amanda's right in the middle of it. Amanda is married to the other side, the son of Mama Nancy, who has the rival chicken restaurant than the one I grew up in. But what happens in the end of season 1 is that we all bond together and start our own chicken restaurant called the Chicken Sisters. And so this season is very exciting that we get to explore that new venture with the 4 of us united as a little crew.
Right.
So
that's exciting. Now, Genevieve, you play May, the high-achieving New Yorker with a secret past, and May's return home kicks off the rivalry between the two chicken restaurants. What drives her to come back, and how does season 2 take that to the next level?
Well, what drives her to come back in season 1 is basically she's an opportunist who gets fired, but it's sort of like a power greater than her because it leads her back into facing all of the stuff that drove her away. And season 2 is like, you know, about bonding with her family, and it's like hilarious, and it's also like daddy issues and boy issues and chicken issues, and it's the most, I don't know, I think season 2 like takes it to a whole new level.
That's exciting. I always love that storyline where the overachiever comes back home to learn their lesson. I love that. Now, Leah, your character Nancy is caught between tradition and change. How would you describe the family dynamics on the show, and what new challenges are they facing this season?
Well, I mean, you know, the wonderful thing about kind of a small town is that it is kind of like a family. Everyone's in everybody's business. And what I love about this season for my character is that she was kind of demure in the first season. She kind of was the woman behind the man. She was like super supportive of her, trying to push her son forward, and he did not do a great job. So now she's bonding with her 3 friends and her daughter-in-law, and she's learning how to step out of her shell and become her own person and find her own strength. And I think that's a beautiful story. I mean, I feel like I learned from her a little bit and enjoyed it. And I also had the opportunity to direct the first 2 episodes. So that was just a complete and utter joy because I love directing and I loved working with these beautiful women in a kind of a different way.
How exciting. It's nice to be, you know, involved in different facets of the entire production. And Wendy, your character Augusta runs the beloved restaurant Mimi's. In season 2, someone from her past returns. Now, without giving too much away, how does that shake up the town?
Well, a lot of I think of this as a work in progress. I think we all are a work in progress. I still feel that way about myself. And in season 2, a lot of the challenges and the heartbreak and disappointments Gus has experienced over her life are kind of brought face to face with her, and she has to deal with her past in a way where she, I think now, because of the support of her 2 daughters and her now friend Nancy, who has been an extraordinary role model for her, she's willing to sort of open her heart and possibly let people back in that she was really brokenhearted by. And there's a man from her past who comes into town, and I won't tell you what happens, but there's some chemistry there that she revisits, and it's a very new chapter for her.
Nothing like a mysterious gentleman to come spice things up. I love it. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us for Live in the D. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Detroit.
All right, season 2 premieres on the Hallmark Channel on August 10th at 8 p.m. with new episodes available the next day on Hallmark Plus.